Good morning on this Thursday morning. And we today are reading John chapter 15, verses 1 through 5, where Jesus is the vine. You know, I'm not a very good gardener, but the one thing I've usually been pretty good at is growing roses, maybe because roses are pretty easy to grow. But the one thing that's true about roses is if you don't go out really in January, February, at some point, if you don't go out and prune them and cut them back, you won't get beautiful growth that next season. They have to be pruned in order to flourish and to grow. And Jesus is saying the same things about you and about me, that in our lives, there are always things that need to be pruned and at the right time. Sometimes you always want to hurry the process of spiritual growth, but the pruning has to take place when it's the right season. Sometimes you can't prune in your spirit until you've reached a certain age or you've reached a certain faith walk. Sometimes you can't prune until you've gone through the valley and come out, and then you can see what there is to prune. And Lent is a time for pruning. But more than that, this past year, this pandemic has definitely been a time to prepare for some pruning. If this has not been a year of really looking at what matters, there are a lot of things in the church that we like and don't like, but what really matters is people. What really matters is God. What really matters is our ability to serve. So in this Lent and in this particular day, it might be a good question to ask, what have I learned this past year that needs to be pruned? The question for today is, do I let Jesus prune me so I can bear fruit? What is it that Jesus wants to cut back in you and me for the glory of God, for the sake of Christ in the world?